Today's weather kind of inspired me. It's almost spring, but that means it's also almost allergy season. Yuck. The singer's best friend. Hey, happy spring. Almost. We'll see. I'm sure there's a fake winter coming yet. And of course, with spring comes allergies. Now, I used to be one of those singers that could do anything, right? I could eat anything. I had no seasonal disorders, allergies, I mean. And then, of course, as I got older, or maybe because the pollen count continues to go up, I started noticing, especially in the spring, oh, I wake up in the morning, I have itchy eyes, I have runny nose, dry throat, and of course the worst for all singers is the scratchy throat, especially if you have to perform or you have an audition or something. So I wanted to compile for you my top 3 ways that I deal with allergies, and I hope you'll find these useful. Tip number 1 is the saline spray bottle. Maybe you've seen these in the store. They sell them with a spray bottle and a bunch of paper packets of saline, and you fill it with water and you just clean out the nasal passage. Now, I will admit, I have a bulletproof nasal passage, and this is a pretty rigorous way of cleaning things out. So that may or may not be good for you. I really like it. And the theory is, on my part, is that if stuff can't stay in there and get stuck in the nasal passage, then it can't fester and turn into a sickness or a sinus infection. If you have a more sensitive sinus passage, though, you may want to use just a mister bottle. Drugstores often sell just a saline mist, and these are also really, really great. They just offer a little moisture to the nasal passage, maybe a little lubrication to help wash out the garbage and help you feel a little better. So like I said, dust and pollen doesn't stick in there. But let's pretend that doesn't work for you, or you need more serious help, which, like I said, as I get older, is also happening with me. So I really love to use this homeopathic product called Clear Life. And nope, they are not giving me a commercial, they are not supporting me. In fact, they have no idea I'm even saying this. It's a product, it's a nasal spray that I buy on VitaCost. And personally, I found it more effective than prescription medications. But if you need to go up another level, then I recommend you do talk with your doctor and you seriously discuss Nasonex versus Flonase. And you have your doctor give you Nasonex and not Flonase. And the reason is Flonase has a much, much higher steroid content. And for singers, that can make your voice feel funny. I've taken both. I've taken, obviously, Clear Life. I've taken Nasonex and I've taken Flonase. Flonase makes my voice feel funny. Nasonex does not. And I've had a lot of friends say the same thing. And, honestly, I don't know if Nasonex has a steroid content or not. I'm going to guess that it probably does. But it's at least at a low enough level that it'll help clear up some of the garbage and the drip that you're getting in your nasal passage. But it'll do it without having a negative impact on your voice, which is really important. And then the final, and honestly, it's my absolute most powerful, has been the best thing I can do for my allergies. And I've worked on a lot of different things. And probably the best thing for my allergies has been to see my acupuncturist. And it makes sense because Chinese medicine, I mean, the Chinese have been studying medicine for, 5,000 years. So over time, they've learned a thing or two about the body. So check it out. You might like it. If you've never tried it, just go to someone, tell them you've never tried it, you're scared stiff, or whatever it is, and see if it works for you. Like I said, there are many, many ways to deal with allergies. These are just 3 of my favorites. I recommend that you keep a journal. As you hear ideas about what people do when they're sick or when they have allergies, I keep a list on my iPhone, which I can't show you right now because I'm using my iPhone to make this video. But I keep a list of things because I notice when I get up and I'm sick, my head is clouded, my eyes are scratchy, and I'm not always thinking, oh yeah, I heard this great idea from someone, but I can go to my list, I can take a look at things and see what might work for me. Some things will work for you, some things won't, but like I said, these are my top 3 and I hope you find them useful. Either a rinse or a mister bottle, right? Either Clear Life or Nasonex, and acupuncture. And I hope you find these useful, and more importantly, I hope you can get through the allergy season without suffering too much. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this useful. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up or share it with your friends. And if you have questions you'd like me to answer, please email them to me. KeithHarrisTraining@gmail.com.